Hi guys, I had some spell work to do for some clients today and I thought you might want to watch. I'm doing a invisibility, strength, and success spell. And then I'm going to do an uncrossing offering. So here we go. So the first thing I would do is cleanse my jar because it is going to be a jar spell. And I'm going to cleanse a key and I'm going to cleanse a magnet and the mirror that I'll be working with. Takes a little while to get the Palo going. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we got it good enough. I cleanse this jar to do my bidding. I cleanse this jar to do my bidding. I cleanse this jar to do my bidding. Need my magnets. I will be doing 2 spells today. I don't know that I'm going to video both of them, but I will be doing 2. One is a fertility spell for someone else. Have to pick a key. The key unlocks whatever's been blocking someone, and the magnet draws to them. So that's why I use the key and the magnets. Okay, I think I've Paloed everything I needed to. Mirror, the magnet, the key, and the jar. Okay, so I'm going to set this out of the way. Okay, we are ready to begin. So I will take the mirror and put my jar on the mirror to reflect the spell and make it a little stronger. I have my spell candle going and I'm just going to get started. So the first thing I'm going to add is some poppy. This is for the invisibility part. I'm going to add a little bit of poppy. And then, of course, I'm going to enchant. While enchanting, I am reciting in my head her birth date and her name and why it's being enchanted. And that's why it took me a minute. I had to remember her birth date. The next thing I'll add is some snake skin, again for invisibility. And I'm just going to enchant it in my hand. And next, we're going to work on strength. So the next thing I'll add is some bay leaf. And I'm enchanting it in my hand because I just feel like right now it'll be stronger and I really need this spell to be strong. She needs this spell to work. So next is some carnation, again for strength. And then next will be some mugwort. And again, for strength, we're doing quite a few for strength. And I get the herbs out ahead of time and put them on my workspace so I don't have to dig for them while I'm in the middle of a spell, because that's not productive in any way. And again, I'm just reciting in my head her name, her birth date, and what the herb is for. Next, we're going to use some pennyroyal. We're still working on strength. It's nice to have a jar and not a tiny witch's ball. It's much easier to do a spell in a jar than it is to try to get it into that witch's ball. I love doing them, but they are a little bit difficult. They are a little bit of a challenge. Okay. And next is a little bit of St. John's wort, and I need a little spatula, because my St. John's wort right now is powder, and that's because they are completely out on 3 different sites of the cut and sifted. Okay. And last, for the strength, we have some black tea. Making sure I'm holding it right by looking in the camera. Making sure my hand's all the way around it. Okay. All right, that's all we have for strength. Now we're going to work on some success of getting past this obstacle. So we need some, what did I do with my, lemon balm. Lemon balm is next. And this is, again, this is for the success of getting past this issue she's having. Ready? Then we have a cinnamon stick. Ooh. Okay. And now some ginger root. I dry my own ginger root, you guys. It's really easy. You just get a root and slice it, and then cut it in fourths. Put it in the oven on 170 for about 3 to 5 hours, depending on how long it takes in your area or with your oven to get it good and dry. And then it comes out nice and hard and edible. And it can be used for tea or magic or anything else you need, but it's easy to do, and it's a lot cheaper than trying to purchase it, you know, already done. So already dried and such. So And then we add our ginger root. Now for her wishes to come true, we need some dandelion. And I'm using root. I'm using dandelion root, but I do have cut and sifted. I also have the heads, dandelion heads, but I think the root is a good thing to use in this spell. So, and again, this is for her wishes coming true when it's related to this. A little bit of witch hazel. And then what I do when I'm done with these jars is I do one of two things. I either bury them in a sacred place in my property that's been blessed, or I send it to the client and allow them to bury it in their property, which is honestly the best way to go. But you can't always, sometimes they just aren't comfortable with that. So I do it in my sacred area. And that way it gets buried and it does its work forever. And then I need some sage. Again, instead of buying sage, I buy the sage smudging sticks, and I just tear off what I need as I need it. I usually have it cut and put in a jar by now, but I'm running low on supplies and I've been working a lot, so. Okay. I think that's it. That is it. So our key, we're going to enchant our key to unlock her success, her invisibility, her strength, and her wishes. We're going to enchant the key to unlock the doors to all of that. And then we just place it in the jar. We do the magnet to attract all of these things. And then we drop it, and now we've finished our jar. We put the lid on it. Now what I will do is burn a candle on top that has been anointed with some lodestone oil, and I'll keep it on the mirror to do that. When the jar is completely, the wax is melted and the jar is sealed, the spell is sealed. The spell is sealed. Listen to me, I sound like I'm in Texas. Anyway, so that's it for this spell. It's ready to be sealed, and I will get right to that. I'm going to enchant it a little bit more before I do so, but I thought you guys might like to join me. I hope you did. Please remember your divine, sacred beings of light and love. I love each and every one of you with all my heart. And thank you for joining me today. It means a lot to me that you choose to watch me. I hope you have a blessed day. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, guys. I love you all. Bye.